adventure.
Gun for hire, the calling wind.
This is High Noon and welcome! Are you prepared to draw? I hope so! And I don't mean any of that liver-lizzied party stuff. I'm here to do that. You all will just draw together, become family, friends, each other, support each other, all that stuff. This is a place to have a good old time, friends and frolic, and all that stuff. Okay? This is it.
Hello, good afternoon. How is everyone? I hope you're all doing fine. Just give me a minute here or less. I am, of course, sharing this out to all the usual places. So, yes, we are continuing on with our drawing. And I just need to pop up the chats. So, yeah. How is everyone? Well, unfortunately, I have not yet finished this. I should be finished it today. I would think. At least the drawing portion of it. I still have to color it and put some lettering on it. Just trying to move my mouses somewhere. Good, and I put that on the wrong thing. Exactly. I might move Dragonfly. I might just do Sunray in the middle here and then put Dragonfly up here. I think I drew this one too big. Oh, still gotta put hands on her too. So I'll do that in a bit. A bit. Sunray down here. Well, you know what? I should probably get hands on her first. No, I don't like that hand. Jeez. Not like. So what shall I talk about today? Anybody got anything on their minds that they might like to talk about? Just getting it so I can see things. There we go. We're almost got Power Woman done here. Probably in Clip Studio when I put this in, I'm probably going to shrink Power Woman down here a bit because she seems a bit big, especially for everyone around her. I might even make Bullet a little bigger. It's hard to tell. The last time I did this, the one that I was showing off yesterday, I drew every single piece on a piece of paper separately and then pasted it in one of the programs. I think the time I was using Photoshop, either that or Illustrator, but I'm now using Clip Studio Paint on a regular basis, as most people that are following me would know. Yeah, but if you're new here, that's good too. We enjoy having new people around. Although some for different reasons than me. Okay, so don't need the inking pen at the moment. Need a pencil. Oh, there we go. There we go. It's quiet today, eh, people? That's alright. Then again, it's usually quiet here. So hopefully I will have, by the end of today, we'll have, even by the end of this session, we'll have all these characters drawn in ink, maybe even the baby Jesus. Yeah, it will definitely be nice. We might end up scanning this in while on air, which would be pretty good, I think, anyways. Forgot to put the flames on that part. This is definitely going to be somewhat difficult to color, I think. Gonna have a folder for each and every person. Oh. I need to get this arm right. Hey, Mallet! Did you do the nativity yet? No, not yet. I didn't do much yesterday. I'll be trying to do it between this and after dark. I would think it should be a fairly easy piece, you know. If you're doing it nativity style, I'll just have to get the faces the most correct. And I'm still not sure what I'll be doing Emma as. I know it's been suggested a star, but if you're doing it realistically, you know, a person's not a star, a person's not an angel. That's my biggest problem with it. I'm not sure where to put Emma in. Trying to make her fit, and you want to make her position seem as special. You know, especially even more so after John said she's feeling a little jealous, shall we say. So, any suggestions from you how to put Emma in it, and make her make her seem in place, not out of place, part of the family. Guess that's probably my biggest thing. I want to make her still seem part of the family. Um, guess I could do actually maybe um their family in front of the nativity. Hello, Connor. How are you? Oh, Connor, what were those games that you were suggesting on Friday? And last night, I just picked up Red Dead Redemption Online for like $7 or $8. Yeah, they're having a sale. Not yeah, it's just the online version, not the number two or whatever. It's just so you can play the multiplayer thing online with a bunch of people and all that. Hey, Kronos, just wanted. How are you? Merry Christmas. Hey, Flint, how are you? Two mods are where it's all yeah. Yes. Sorry, my YouTube account was being stupid, so I had to re-sign into my account. No more. My keyboard is wacky. Oh, yeah. Well, when I got, was able to get it for like $9 or $8, $7 or $8. I think 7.50 or 7.99, something like that. Yeah, well, it's Chronos. It's just the online version, not the storyline part that comes with number two. Oh yeah, it's still pretty good. Epic's doing for a free game. Not all wads bullets, some PK3s. Bring it scrub. So keep an eye on them. Yeah. Yeah, and if you're in the States, you can get it for like $5. Bring it, scrub. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Guess that's you and a bullet thing. So, and yeah, no problem. So what's new with everybody? How's everybody's everybody got their Christmas shopping done? Well, that's good. Kronos. Seeing as how I've got no money to buy for anybody, and I don't really have many people to buy for, I've got mine done too. I finished my Christmas shopping last night. Cool. I'm busy do levels for a project. Glad to see you. Yeah. Oh, Kronos. It's not in here. I keep that there. I'll be back in a sec. Well, I like showing this one thing off. That's showing the right one. I like showing this one thing off. So yeah, Kronos, finally got my book printed. Canadian Shield. This is John's cover. There's two different covers, and we have a nice little. Okay, that's not so little statue. No, Dillard got his first little book. The Buckler published through me, actually. And I'm working on getting it in a mini form. And Dillard's actually coming out with his own book, too. I think the mail, but if you think about the mail is probably going to work the same. It might be just a little bit slower at best. We're supposed to only be going in, well, depends on where you are. I'm not sure where Ford's dividing northern from southern. Northern's only supposed to be 2 weeks, and southern's supposed to be a month. Now, it depends on whether he sticks with that or not. Should get some more DM and do a kind of tabletop thing. Yeah, well, I hope to eventually. It's work creating the sculpture, so, I don't want to burn my friend too much that way. George. This thing's, I got legs. I got legs. Well, that's sorry to hear that. And you should do more of characters up and get like how they do Warhammer and have like a set. Yeah, well I plan on it. Let's see. Where's my for each campaign that I'm doing, I've already started gotten plans. Show you here if I can find it easy. Okay. Set under Indiegogo. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to get all my characters. That would cost a lot though. But let's see. So I started developing a look for each one. I haven't done any coloring, but you know, Snowdrift's going to be the next one, and then Flame and Insecto. This was actually a digital version that George sent to me, and you know, this is just me hand drawing stuff, making it look half decent, or a little less than half decent, just to get an idea. And trying to make it so they're going to be about as tall as the Canadian Shield. Because the big one there was 11 inches tall. I want to have the 11 inches ones hopefully on my campaign. And I'd like to do the minis for all of them too. I'm going to be hopefully having that stuff on my site soon. I just got to take the time and put it all in. Yeah, my main thing is I gotta figure out how big the powers are. Like, what exactly they can do. I'd like to create a role-playing game with them. But would I create? I think I'd try and do it with them in it, but you would create your own character to fit within the Crossverse. something more to think on and work on. Yeah, for sure. Definitely something more to think on and work on. Although that's probably going to be a little bit more down the lines as far as I'm concerned. Right now, just getting these things so people can purchase and all that makes more fun when you can also create your own via the verse you're in. Yeah. Okay, so I need to get another picture of my character ego. So if I can get this finished in time, this will actually end up being a digital Christmas card to be going out to people for those that don't know. There we go. So anybody planning on watching Wonder Woman? Renting it from HBO for $30. Renting a digital movie for $30. Madness. Yeah, I agree. I mean, like I said, I was making a Stargate universe of sorts fan fiction. Cool. Well, I know I won't be renting it for $30 either. Flit digitally, I could go see it. Well, if theaters were open, I could go see it for half that, or less than half that, a third of that. But I guess they figured, oh, there's probably gonna be more than one person in the house watching, so let's do the price of 2 or 3 tickets. And so I guess in a sense, if you had a whole family that was gonna go, and with pop and popcorn, it might actually be cheaper. But then again, it ain't quite the same as watching it in that big theater on that big screen either. So I don't know whether it's quite worth $30. 10, 15 maybe, but even then it's 30 people crammed in their room watching it on a big screen and charge $2 and make money laugh out loud. Hey, we were talking about Wonder Woman, the movie that's 1984 that's coming out. And there, how appropriate of a title is that too? 1984, Wonder Woman 1984? And we've been living that novel from what I've heard. Unfortunately, I've never read it. But yeah, we're talking about who's gonna maybe see Wonder Woman if you can, and then the fact that HBO is charging like $30 to digitally rent it for 48 hours. Well, if I couldn't read Bullet, how would I be reading your, whatchamacallit there? How could I even read your question to ask? For you to ask. Sketchbook says he thinks it looks like hot garbage, in his opinion. Yeah, well, the thing is, at least for me, I am a superhero fan. Yeah, that and for only 48 hours, that's also crazy because you know when it comes out on DVD eventually, or when they sell it, it's going to be $30. So it's like I'm paying the same amount of money that it's going to cost to buy it. Trying to get these feet just right. Okay, how about we get them in as feet first, and then work on that. Yeah, but yeah, it's definitely crazy. But as I'm sort of saying, yeah, I have a thing for superhero movies. I'll almost go watch them no matter what, as long as I have the money. I usually try and make sure I do have the money. But there's something different about going to the movie theater. I'm not a huge Wonder Woman fan. I wouldn't say I'm a huge Wonder Woman fan either. I'm just a huge comic book fan. And I like seeing comic book movies. And, they say the best way to get what you want for stuff like that is to support it. So, you want comic book movies? Go see them. Consumer wreck. Those movies don't matter to me, like Thor, Wonder Woman, Doctor Strange, or any magic slash mythical based character films. Well, hopefully one day when there's the Canadian Shield movie, you'll go see it. It's a good way to network with creators and such. I do too with developers in gaming now. Oh yeah, I can get that. No, not everybody likes every type of movie, even the mythical stuff and all that. I wonder how much it would cost to do a Canadian Shield movie. It's kind of neat. They'll make packs for free or cheap, and then resell it as finished project. Same 200 million split. I think I get it done cheaper. The question is, what is the biggest cost? Is it the actor or all the after stuff? Or the crew? Because I think I've got a half decent script written already. I might have to put some more filler in it. That's about it. For gaming, it's 1 million. Then you pay 5%. Craft services. Yeah, Kronos. I think independent is eventually going to be more sought after content. The mainstream, it's just hard to produce when they restrain creators and the box them into subjective view. Craft services equals biggest expense. What do you mean by craft services? What exactly? You mean like what was I going to say? People making costumes and stuff like that? Or people doing like After Effects or both? Food. It was a joke. Well, I thought you just accidentally or purposely misspelled the word craft, as in CRAFT. Production and advert is the cost of the main greedy people it takes to get the ball rolling on productions. So many people to bribe or red tape. You should start sucking up to the Chinese. No, not sucking up to the Chinese. You'd be lucky if I sucked up to the Americans. Okay, maybe not the American government, but we'll suck up to the American people. I also now have Freely AI voice acting set up so I can put emotion into sentences as this develops. Hollywood is out of business. No, Hollywood isn't, just the actors in Hollywood. If I sell 900,000 cross, I pay no one money, then it's all mine. I mean, 80% of Canada is owned by China, so and so is all of Hollywood. So better learn Mandarin, big guy. Oh yeah, that's a little bit that. I don't know whether we're 80%, maybe only 50. You know, he doesn't need to learn nothing. Us connect secretly run the universe. You better learn this and despair. That's bad kung fu editing sounds. Rick. Actually, it's not even 80% of Canada, Flit. It's just our Prime Minister. Or 50%. It's just our Prime Minister. We just got to get rid of him. Canadians can't even run their own country. What about this makes sense? You guys run. I don't think they own all the real estate, Flint. That's a little, I don't know what it's a little. It's a bit of an overstatement. Well, I know it's been 100 years, but we took Vimy Ridge when you guys couldn't, so. And then there was that plane, the Avid Arrow that we were developing. Till you guys came and interfered. It was going to revolutionize the aeronautics industry. And then, of course, our guys went down to NASA and helped out. You know, a Bollywood version of the Canadian Shield could be amazing. Think about it. No, this is a worry. The Chinese own massive real estate property in Canada, U.S., Australia. No, they make a joke that no, it doesn't. That's a joke that has been legally confirmed by. But you took what? Okay. Down to the last two guys. Rick, what am I drawing? What do you want? Anything? Almost anything besides the Canadian Shield? Um, here. Let me. Might as well. Okay. Okay. As long as my link shows up here, Flit. Just go to my website, go to the heroes and villains section, and pick out whoever you would like to draw besides the Canadian Shield. And if you go into it and they don't have their main picture, just let me know. I can get stuff to you. Possibly through, I guess, Discord. That, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move Demon Blaster over a bit. You guys can't see this. Oh, St. Louis, a AAA gaming industry. Now can I do this? There we go. Now we need to put some wings and a tail on. Is that a magnifying glass? Yeah. Yes, it is. And if I really want it, it's also a light too. But if I do that, it might help me, but I think it makes it harder for you guys to see. So. I got this actually at Staples a few years ago for a decent price. You can't just tell me what to draw. I can if you really want me to, Flit, but I like trying to give people a choice at first, you know. Yes, do it, but choose wisely. I think I'll go with my character, the Wiz, then. Let's see whether there's a picture, how good the picture is up there of him. Hey! Choose more. Let Johnson no draft. Choose more ones. Like, yeah. Okay, yeah, there, I guess. Draw Snowdrift. Yes, Rick Snowdrift needs more exposure for the next campaign. Yeah. Hey, Mallet Flit, draw Snowdrift assassinate. Well, Snowdrift's definitely going to be in the book no matter what, in the coloring book. Draw Snowdrift assassinating an eagle. Well, heck, if you really wanted to, I have a character named Eagle, which I just drew. You could have Snowdrift and Eagle teaming up. Eagle, the Stream Warrior 43. When is this due? Well, technically, I guess you have till the end of the campaign. But the sooner the better would be nice. I'm going to run, what's another Eagle made of ice? I'm going to run the campaign starting January 7th. I'm not sure yet whether I'm just going to go a month or whether I'm going to go 2. Because the project isn't a lot about making money. That's nice if it does. But it's more about seeing whether I can do Indiegogo in Canadian funds and actually get it without having to go through somebody like John. So I guess we could say around February 7th, for sure. If I go the extra month. What dimensions am I using? Most of my stuff I think has been drawn either on 9 by 12 or 11 by 15. I'm not sure what other people have put theirs on, a few other people. Nine by 12. Sketch. It's not 17 by 12. Oh, what happened to Bullet's ghost? I thought he was. I put my earbuds back in because I thought I was missing something. 17-inch. Well, there's 11 by 17, which most artists use, or which most comic book stuff is done on. But this is going to be a coloring book, which is usually about the 11 by 8.5 by 11. I've got a few different coloring books right here. And these are 8 and just over thing by 10.5. 11, 17 gives you room for more detail without having to curb your sheet skills. Ten and a half. Yeah, so 8 by 10 really. That's what it's going to be shrunk down to anyways. This one's slightly longer than those. Yeah, but they're sized down in the printer. Yeah, just like comic books. Actually, they're not. They're sized down in the printer, but the size of coloring and comics are done on those books. Yeah, I know. Sketch. But I'm just saying what it's going to be shrunk down to, so. mallet. I'll rename it to Shortener's Xylo. Okay, so let's see. What is in the box? What is in what box? There we go. Shortener's box. Rick Shortener's box. Yeah. The cat's in the box. But is it dead or is it alive? It's not Jack, it's the cat. Or is it a cat named Jack? What is Xylo? On an unrelated note, I've been watching Alien Worlds on Netflix. It's pretty good. Xylo is a character created by Mallet. When I did a contest for creating a character with the name of X, starting with X. We could have been contenders, says Mallet. Xylo and the Secret of Harmonic Alchemy. New on Disney. Xylo and the Case of the Ringing Bell. You guys ever have an idea for a character and forget it before you wrote it down? I might have. Harmonic alchemy is at least better than ripping off everyone else's IP. I even offered Z-Rick, the artist, a job and he wouldn't do it. Who is Z-Rick? Is that me? Or somebody else? Or another Rick? Why is Xylo so toxic? Mallet just took a shot at literally everyone in the comments. The once graceful orchestra now clamored with the sound of death. Well, with the massive lineup of the Rickverse has, I doubt X. I press X to doubt that Rick. Doubt what? And the reason we did the X contest because I didn't have a character with the name X, and that's including my whatchamacallit. I still don't technically. I never created one yet. There was a few characters in that thing that I wouldn't have minded grabbing. I think Xylo was one of them. Oh, that you ever forgot a character. Believe it or not, Sketch. Well, the ones that you just see on my webpage are only a fraction. And then again, I've had to stop myself from creating characters. Sometimes, or at least names and, maybe a look. Some of them aren't much beyond a name or a look at the moment. Just because, well, I'm so focused on the ones from the first year and a half. Press X to doubt game reference from L.A. Noir. Mallet pitch Xylo. Eagle says, I'm going to steal. What are you going to steal, Eagle? Xylo. I'm going to steal Kravis. The call of Kravis. Xylo. Cyclo. I'm just gonna do the Xylo coloring book. And with Dilorus eating crevice. $2.4 then I'm on vacation. Ah, cool. I'm thinking of buying a better CNC. I guess that's good. Mallet, enjoy it. Enjoy it, Mallet. I'm on vacation right now. The question is, some people are going on vacation not by choice, so is anybody on vacation not by choice? What's vacation? This word is Mallet. What kind of materials can you build from your CNC? Wood, plastic, and non-ferrous metals. What are non-ferrous metals? Mallet. And as for what is vacation? Vacation is when you take time off to work, from work to have fun for a period of time. I'm working, not working and getting paid. I don't get paid nothing. Mallet. I don't get money from I don't usually get money from nowhere. And I'm working, what do you call drawing right now? I'm working at trying to grow my brand and getting paid nothing. So vacationing is really opposite to me. Flip, just draw on stream, make videos out of said draw streams, and hopefully gain a following, get monetized, and start an online store. That's a retirement plan. Oh, and speaking of online store, if anybody right now through the end of the month, things are 25% off on my store on Teespring. If anybody wants to grab any Cross Comics merchandise from there. But you have that voice. Well, it seems like I will get done all except for, say, 1.5 characters. When I say retirement, I mean become the art conqueror of the interwebs and retire many an artist. So I gotta, between now and tonight, I've got to draw Demon Blaster in, and I'm gonna draw the baby Jesus in. Maybe I should just open a Patreon and go hunt internet welfare. Patreon doesn't help too much. I've got a Patreon and I got like 2 patrons. One for $10 and one for $1. Which I should say thank you to my patrons, Skunk Girl and Tank Ferret. Actually, I think artists are the only ones, in my opinion, with a reason for Patreon. And for $10 a month on Patreon, you can get a sketch card every month with a character of your choice. And maybe sometimes there might be a bonus in there too. Maybe once a year or so. Oh yeah, I got the footprint there. Okay, so and if you're not partial to Patreon, I also have Subscribestar. So okay, so we just got to draw a Demon Blaster in there, and then we got to draw the baby Jesus here. I'm going to take out this manger because we're going to redraw the manger. I have a pet peeve against commentators such as channels having a Patreon, especially because what they do, citation should be their goal. It's just like, seems like shilling. Art, whether physical or performance, is a talent and skill. The other is out of work journalism. That's being kind. So, before I come on, I will have done Demon Blaster up here and done the baby Jesus down here. I believe the technical term is grifting. Yeah, sorry, drifting. Always be grifting. Stupid autocorrect. Okay, we're buffering really bad right now. I'm pretty sure anyway, since our keyframes are going down to 0. So maybe at this point I should end. Okay, yeah, so I guess we'll see everybody tonight. Well, we should be